If you want to see inside the mind of this thrifter, then stick around. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm participating in a tag. I was tagged by someone for the Inside the Mind of a Thrifter tag. I was tagged by my friend at less than $10, and I'll leave her information for her channel in the description box. But the name of the tag is Inside the Mind of a Thrifter tag. So I thought it was cute. I was watching her channel the other day, and then I saw that she tagged me. So Inside the Mind of a Thrifter. This should be scary. All right, let's start. There's like 13 to 14 questions, and I think this tag has been going around for a couple of months because I just checked over another YouTuber that I subscribe to, Carrie, and she did it like 2 months ago. So I'm doing it now. All right. Question number 1. What made you start thrifting? I explained on that Get to Know You, Get to Know Me tag that I've been thrifting since I was a baby. My mother used to take me thrifting. And so I've been thrifting since I was a child. And at that time, I don't think it was very stylish. As a matter of fact, I think I used to be embarrassed to go with her and go thrifting. But I soon learned to like it. I mean, as an adult, I love it. And why do you still do it? I still do it now because I like it. I really like it. And my focus has changed a lot now. So I'm doing it more for profit in some areas. But, you know, I like doing it for just for the thrill of it, and to save and get nice things and get them at a bargain. My top 3 stores. What are my top 3 thrift stores? Goodwill. It's a Goodwill in town, but they're kind of small. But I would say Goodwill in general. There's a store that I go to in New Jersey called Country Bumpkin, and you hear me talk about Country Bumpkin like all the time because I pick up a lot of 50-cent pieces of clothing there, and I've hauled them here on my channel, and then maybe I'll include some of the links here where I've hauled some 50-cent pieces of clothing from Country Bumpkin. And I don't really have a third one. I don't really have a third, unless I say the Goodwill store. There's a Goodwill in another town, but I may start making that Goodwill outlet bins one of my top stores. I went to the bins a couple of weeks ago, and I really liked it. So maybe I'll make that my top store, but we'll see. The feeling you get when you find a treasure. I'm like, you know, when you go into the store, you're immediately in the zone, or you get into the zone. And when you see something that you know that you just absolutely love, or you just have to have, I think, I feel like a rush comes over me. Like a rush comes over me, and it's like your endorphins really kick in, and you just really, really feel so good about it. Do you care about pieces being dirty? Yeah, I do. And I'm hesitant to pick up dirty pieces. Dirty dishes, not too much. I don't mind picking up dirty dishes. The furniture is what I'm a little hesitant about, picking up dirty furniture. There was a piece I picked up a couple months ago, and it turned out to be a bar. I'm still working on that, and I have to bring that to you guys, makeover for that. But it was such a heavy and nice piece, but it was so cruddy. I thought, I don't know, 10 times before I actually picked it up, but it was such a nice piece. So it's still in the garage. But yeah, I care about things being dirty. Do you care that things are damaged, that pieces are damaged? Yeah, I try not to get damaged stuff. I've gotten to the counter a couple times and saw that a piece was damaged, and I put it back. So I try not to get damaged, pick up damaged things. I'm really not going there to find damaged things. I mean, a chip or two, maybe, but out and out, you know, visible damages, no, I do care about that. Do you remove price tags? Yes, I remove price tags. There may be price tags still on some of my stuff, like under the bottom. I try to remove them and throw them in the dishwasher. Sometimes I just put them in the dishwasher with the tags on it, and hope that they get washed off. But yeah, I try to remove the price tags. I don't want them to be visible. Let's just say that. What do you do with all your stuff? Well, if you looked at my Get to Know Me video, you'll know that I have a few empty rooms here. Like the living room is empty, and this room that I'm in was empty. Baby girl moved out, and this was her room, so I'm using it for my filming room, and I'm storing some of my stuff, some of my things that I'm hauling for Poshmark. I'm storing in here as well. But our living room is still has no furniture, so I'm just storing things here and in baby girl's closet until we get ready to put things out. But I don't usually buy. I don't buy stuff that I don't plan to use. So I try to be really good about buying things that I really do plan to use. Tell us about your shop if you have a shop. It says if question number 8 involves a shop or some sort of reselling, can you tell us? Yeah, I now have a Poshmark closet, and I'll leave that information down below. But yeah, I recently opened up a Poshmark closet, so I'm picking up more clothing now. There used to be a time when I would go pick up home decor, lamps and baskets and things like that, and picture frames and all that, and I was doing that for me. I still come across that from time to time, but now I thrift with the purpose of resale. So I have a Poshmark closet, and I opened that up a couple months ago. As a matter of fact, today I just sold a pair of shoes that I got from Goodwill, and I'll do my what sold on Poshmark later on this month. And I sell clothing on Poshmark, by the way. It says what you sell and why. What is your first stop in the store? My first stop in Goodwill is to the home decor. I go right back to home decor. I walk past the clothing because I don't usually pick up clothing at the regular Goodwill store because the prices are a little, they're a little pricey for their used clothing. So I go right back to the home decor, and I look at lamps, and that's my focus. And that first aisle is lamps and things like that. What's my second stop in the store? My second stop in the store are, after I come around, are the dishes and glassware, stuff like that. So I'm looking at dishes, glassware, ceramicware, and so that's where I find those all my blue and white stuff after I make it past the lamps. But I usually do a loop. I'll go through every aisle in the home decor, not furniture, but the home decor. I'll go through every aisle first, and then I go back around through every aisle, and then I'll go back around through every aisle, and I'll just keep doing that because while you're there, people are putting out stuff. The workers, employees are putting out stuff, and the customers are putting things back. So I just go up and down each aisle, up and down each aisle, and I'll do like 4 or 5 of those loops, and then I'll walk over to shoes. So I'll go over to shoes, and I'll go through shoes. And this Goodwill that's in my town has a very small shoe department, so it doesn't take long. And then I go through the furniture, and this is a small Goodwill, so they don't have a lot of furniture either. So I'll go through that and look at some of the wall hangings and mirrors, and looking for a chair or something like that. So that's my strategy. How long can one trip last you? It varies, but usually about 30 minutes. On average, probably about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes. This is a small Goodwill, so I know usually when I go there, I know what I'm looking for, or I know what I'm not looking for. Let's just say that. So I can do one good loop in about 30 minutes, and then depending on how I feel, but about 30 minutes on average. Now, I went to that Goodwill Bins, and I was in there for a couple of hours, but that's a whole nother story. What is your thrifting style? My thrifting style is, if you're talking about how I thrift when I get to the store, I think I answered that question by just going up and down each aisle, up and down each aisle, and then going back up and down those aisles to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I'd say that's my thrifting style. And do you watch other thrifting YouTubers? Yes, I do. Oh my God, I watch so many thrifting YouTubers. I just love when people do their hauls, home decor and clothing hauls. I love the thrift makeovers when they take a piece and turn it into something, or take it and make it something else. So yeah, I do. I watch a lot of thrifting YouTubers. So that was the last question for Inside the Mind of a Thrifter tag. So I hope you liked it. I hope these answers help you get inside my mind, but which is a scary place. And I'm not going to tag anybody, but I think I'm just going to leave this as an open tag. So anyone who's out there in thrifting land and you want to participate in this Inside the Mind of a Thrifter tag, you are it. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I welcome all my returning friends. Thanks, and I'll see you in my next venture. Bye guys.